Hello everyone, my name is Mariam and I graduated from university in 2022. So this is I'd like to do like university based content as well as like book related content. So in this video, I wanted to talk more about books. So basically, I had a lot of books that I read over this past year. Some of them I haven't finished, some of them I have finished. So I wanted to just go through some of them that I haven't finished and just talk about why I haven't finished them, my thoughts and opinions on the books as well. I also just want to use this like as a book recommendation video because I actually really did enjoy most of these books. Some were just a bit slow, so we'll talk about it as we go into the video. So this is the first one. It's Happy Place by Emily Henry. So I'm just going to read the blurb. Go to your happy place, I think desperately, only to realise I am literally in my happy place, and he is here. The very last person I expected to see, the very last person I want to see. Wayne Connor, my fiance. I really like this is for a book club that I'm going to go to. Even the blurb itself was so interesting. While reading it, I really did enjoy the beginning. I thought I really liked the characters. I really liked the setting, the storyline we were going to. But I'm in the middle at the moment, and I realised it's quite slow. Like the pace has slowed down a lot. I was speaking to my friend. She said that it kind of has a slow beginning. I really like the characters. None of them are annoying, which there's always someone that's annoying, but in this book you never find anyone who's like particularly annoying, which is great. They're strong. Both characters are very strong. The second one is an audiobook and it's called Stolen Focus. So it's all about just like attention span, why we can't seem to focus. Why what's happening to like attention span. It's really interesting. Like a part of it was like saying how we as humans we can't multitask, and that's like it's only a computer based thing. So like the act of multitasking, you can't multitask. Your attention is always going to be on one particular thing. You can't do two things at once in terms of like just doing like actual like task because it's just like you're focused on one thing for 1 minute and then another for another minute, and that in itself it stops you from like fully concentrating or being fully focused on that thing, which I found really interesting. I haven't finished it yet and I'm really planning to. I also wanted to do a video on it, so I think I need to go back to the start, listen to it from the beginning, so I can write notes so I can talk about it to you guys. This is another one. It's called My Mechanical Romance. This is a romance set in high school. It's really I picked up one because of the cover, because I like pink. Two, it's because it's to do with like robotics. It's relating to one thing, that a piece of writing that I'm writing, so that's why I picked it up. Like it's a romance about these two people who are part of this robotics team. I'm finding it like really interesting. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm planning to. Maybe like next week, end of next week, I should be finished with it because I don't have a lot left of it. This is actually really funny. I love the characters. I like the characters. The main character is really lovely. She's so funny. She's very unique as well, because I feel she's very unique, which I really like. This is another one I haven't finished. On Earth We Are Briefly Gorgeous. I started this last year actually. It's not bad. It's really good actually. I really enjoy it. I just haven't dedicated a lot of time to reading it, but hopefully I try by the end of the year to actually finish it because I'm enjoying it. It's a series of letters for from a son to his mother who can't read. So it's just about like life, him growing up, and it's really like heartwarming and it's really sweet, and I really would recommend this book. What I would say another reason why it's difficult is because the text itself is quite small. Sorry for the the text itself is small, so when I'm reading it, it's usually like during the daytime or during when I have like my magnifier so I can see it properly. So that's another reason why it took me such a long time to read it, but I do really enjoy it. This is another one. It's called The Little Paris Patisserie. The Little Paris Patisserie. It's nice. Um, the one thing, it's like it's very hallmarky. Like if you read this book, it's a romance book. It's very hallmarky. If you read it, you would know what I mean. Like the scenes, like this girl, she's going to France to learn how to bake, and she meets her brother's best. She like her brother best, and it's her. She's working with her brother's best friend who she hasn't seen in a long time. She used to fancy him when she was little. Yeah, it's nice. It's just very hallmarky and it's very slow. I do enjoy it for the most part, and I really love Nina, who's the main character. What I don't like is Sebastian. I was gonna say Wayne, but he's in Happy Place. I like Wayne, but I don't Sebastian. He doesn't have any charisma or likable qualities, and he's just very mean. Like at least with like Wayne or okay, so basically Sebastian and him, he's like brooding. He's very like yeah, he's very brooding. Sebastian's very brooding, and he's very like stoic, and I like stoic characters, don't get me wrong. I like Wayne, or the guy from the Love Hypothesis, forgot his name. Actually, Wayne's not really stoic. Mostly Wayne or like Alex from Me and You on Vacation. But they have charisma. They have like they're nice as well. I don't. Sebastian's not nice. Like I've read, how many pages have I read? I've read up to 249, and there hasn't been like a moment where he's like shown his niceness, or like there's no scene that I'm like, oh okay, he's very sweet, okay, I get why Nina likes him. None. And I don't, it's just like, I don't know, I don't like him. Don't like him. One of the last ones is this is an autobiography called Autistic: Leaping Over Walls While Living with Autism. Her It's about her and her son, because her son's autistic. So just from the moment when she's talking about when he was born, and then the doctor saying, oh, you're going to have to do everything for him, he can't do anything independently, and then her kind of pushing against the notion of her son not being able to do anything because he's autistic. Even when like he was younger and he'd play with trains, she'd kind of moved him a bit to show him that like change happens, and to show him like he can't control everything in his life, which I think is really good. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I got it signed as well. I got it signed, which is cute. Yeah, I got it signed, which I was so happy about. I didn't even notice when I got it, because it was a gift from somebody. So when I realized it was signed, I was like, I really liked it. But this book itself gave me so much of an insight on like what a parent goes through when a child is autistic, when they have an autistic child, or what's helped them, what they've done to kind of help their child, support their child. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it if you want to learn a little bit more about like a person's experience with a child who's autistic. She seems so, like in her book, she sounds so passionate, so involved. She has this drive and this push to want more for her child, which is just amazing. Just to recap, why I hadn't finished this book is because it's slow for me, and it feels very hallmarky. I will get it done. Hopefully I like Sebastian by the end of this. But at this moment in time, it doesn't look that way. Why I hadn't finished this book is because it was slow, but it was also just because why I hadn't finished this book is because it's because I actually just moved on to Happy Place, and so I was taking a break from this. However, I am going to go back into it. I don't have a lot left, to be fair. Yeah, and it's also one of those books where I have to kind of use a magnifier because it's small text, which is fine. Yeah, which is fine. Because I had just started this recently, like at the end of last month, and that's why I haven't finished it. But hopefully by my book club I had definitely finished this. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any like suggestions or anything else, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions, so write them in the comments below. I hope you have a really good day. Bye.